Well, hello. So I just got done having one hell of a lunch over here at my favorite place, Monroe's. And on Thursdays, they have a hamburger special where they'll take the hamburgers and smoke them, and then they heat them up on the grill or do whatever they. I don't know how they cook this shit, but big old fat ass. I mean, it's like goddamn thick. A big old freaking hamburger. And then one of the girls there, she does a special treatment for banana pudding, and I'm gonna post it on Facebook later. But man, I am full, very, very full. And speaking of food, I have not lost a freaking pound, probably because I'm eating big ass hamburgers and banana pudding. But I've been so distracted trying to. Damn, hold on. Been so distracted trying to get this damn garage sale put together, which I've done a lot of work on it. But it's going to come down to crunch time. I mean, I'm actually heading up to the storage unit now to pick up some shelves. I'm putting together some shelves in the shop. I had a lady that was going to buy all the rest of the shelves and called me like 3 times yesterday, like, hey, just let you know we're getting everything ready, and haven't heard from them any today, so I don't know what the hell happened. And then what else was there? Oh, I sold the wood bookshelves, so I took them down, and now I have all the pegboard behind it. And I'm gonna put it up for sale. It's all like, powder coated steel pegboard. I looked up a piece and seen how much it is, and I was like, ooh, maybe I don't want to sell it as cheap as I was thinking. So I'm gonna put a very fair number on it. Now that I looked it up to see what, I know what wood pegboard sells for, but this is steel and it's like rated heavy duty. So. But anyways, I'm making it's 16 foot wide and 7 foot tall, and I've decided that I'm gonna make a big ass jewelry box out of it. So I got a whole bunch of peg hooks and everything else, and I'm gonna just all that jewelry I had on the table, and just having it on a flat plane like that, it just kind of eats up a lot of floor space. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up on that pegboard, and it takes up a lot less room for a lot of jewelry, and it's a way I can display it and have it hanging and have it neat. So I think that's going to work out, at least until the time being. And that's why I'm going to put a little bit higher number than what I was originally thinking for the jewelry, or for the pegboard, because I'm going to go ahead and use it for the jewelry. You know what? Something's happening. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just going to go a different way. When you know all the little tricks about driving around Jacksonville. Oh god. Oh yeah, and behind me I got a bunch of hangers that I still got like a couple of cases of each at the shop, so I just went ahead and taken a couple and throw them in storage unit. And I'm debating on whether I want to take my van to the shop tomorrow, so I can start emptying stuff for the flea market, or do I want to hook up to the trailer? So yeah, that's what I'm working on now. And I'm going to see if I can, whenever I drop these off, I'm going to see if I can pick up like 2 or 3 boxes of merchandise, like some tools or just something to kind of bring out, because the stuff it's not really old stuff, but it's stuff that I've been looking at for so long, so I just want to put something new on the shelves. And I've cleaned off a bunch of the shelves, and I just realized I may be talking in circles. I don't remember what I started off saying. Holy crap, my brain is not working today. Oh, speaking of brains. Alright, so I had something happen, okay? Perfect transition, by the way. So, God, this is really weird to even say. Earlier today I was doing laundry. And I was kind of taking everything out of the dryer, and I was hanging up clothes. And I turned around, and for a split second, I don't even know what it was, but I thought of a go-kart, which reminded me that whenever I was in the military, I got in a horrific accident with a go-kart. I mean, I was unconscious, had a concussion, everything. And I've never really been able to remember that day until today. Like, for some strange reason, I can't explain why, but that day became like lucid and clear in my head for the first time. And I mean, we're talking like, I don't know, this is like 94, you know, like 1994 is whenever I got in that wreck. And I was on a go-kart thing, and you know, it's one of them hopped up models where if you reach back and grab the throttle and yank up on it, you can go even faster. It was one of them kind of places. And if you know about that, you know. Yeah, that's good old times before lawyers. Well, they didn't have the safety kill to shut off the carts, or if they did, they didn't use it, I forget. But anyways, they told me to stop, and the person behind me didn't, and rammed into me and actually lifted my cart completely off the ground. So when I was like out cold, I still don't know how long I was out for, but like, for the longest time, I never remembered the drive home. I never remember going back to the barracks. And I mean, now knowing what I know about concussions, I mean, I went straight home and went to bed, or straight to the barracks to my room and went to bed. And I don't know why, but that whole day came back to me today. And then that got me thinking about parallel dimensions and other things, and you know, and it like, why did that thought from so long ago, for no reason, I mean, it popped in my head. Like, the whole day came back to me. Like, I remember it clear now, when, you know, like back then everything was foggy, or like, you know, there was a lot of parts of that day I couldn't remember, but I remember, you know, a friend of mine, he actually, because I had a Cavalier back then, he drove my car back home, you know, got me on base. And you know, in fact, it was the redhead Breedlove. Breedlove. These are last names, by the way. Breedlove, Underwood, and Branham. And them were the three people I was with. And like, and until right now, I never even thought of their names since then. I mean, it's weird how all of a sudden today, for whatever reason, all these memories are just like, you know, becoming clear while they've been like in a closed book, and I'm opening the book for the first time. But yeah, it's been like the whole day today while I've been working, it's been in the back of my mind of, you know, like, not really why it happened, but kind of like why it happened. You know, it's like, it's hard to explain, but I'm like thinking, what has happened in the universe to open up these memories kind of like out of nowhere. Oh, someone has a golf cart that's lifted with rims in the middle of the highway. They're turning or trying to cut across the road or something. But yeah, I have a feeling that is not legal. Just a hunch. But there he is. But yeah, anyway, that's it just really had my mind kind of all over the place on just why my mind works the way it does. Anyways, but yeah, I got a bunch of stuff done. I'm going to be ready for the garage sale. I'm not going to have all the shelves filled, and to be honest with you, there's a couple of things where I was like, I don't have time for it, and I just threw it in the tote and stuck it under a table. So there's a couple of things that's, you know, I was like, okay, maybe I'm going to try to put everything on, you know, like I'm getting all the sections set up. So I got my section of glassware, my section of, well, 2 sections of jewelry. I got the toys, put together like a little hunting thing with hatchets and spears and camouflage pants and stuff like that. So it's going to be something. I doubt it's going to be 100% ready Friday. In fact, I don't even know if it's going to be 100% ready next Friday, but 100% ready. I don't even know what I just said. But yeah. I'm thinking about if I want to start another conversation right now. That banana pudding was so good. That's how I'm going to distract you from the other conversation I was thinking about having. Talk about banana pudding. They don't normally do this, but they had a plate, and then they put the bowl on the plate, and then they put the banana pudding in the bowl with all the little cookies and the bananas, and did the whipped cream, did the crunched up cookies on top, and then they did chocolate and caramel syrup on every damn thing. I mean, I actually got syrups like on my arm and shit. It went everywhere. But they syrup the hell out of that shit. Which that's something they don't normally do, but they, you know, there was this other waitress that does it, and, you know, for her customers, and it's one of them things that if you just get lucky and have the right person, you in for an experience if you order the banana pudding. It's a person riding their bike in the middle of the road. But that's fine. So, anyways, I had a very good experience today with banana pudding, and now I'm overly full. So, but I think I'm going to shut it down for today as far as this particular video. I may make another one later on just to kind of do a walk around with all the stuff that's happening at the shop. I might do one of them tonight, just depending on how far I get. But that's it for now. Peace, love, money. I'm out.